Everything I do is for my loved ones, just want us to win. Took chances with my life, no hesitation, I'll do it again. Rock, that's my brother, for him I load up and spin this slide on any.
I'm your boy Willy J. Peso, the big Giraffe, getting stoned like Willy. Myself as well, I'm an artist, father, husband, brother, son, entrepreneur, businessman, and a born Detroiter.
My man. Yeah, so yeah, this is obviously my first episode of the podcast, you know, and we definitely came in with a great message, you know what I'm saying? Don't be finished, man, for nobody, man. You always gotta have a way to come back with something, man, because once you lose it all and everybody's sitting back looking and laughing, man, it ain't nobody to blame but yourself. So we all are here to say, keep grinding, do what works for you, and don't worry about the next man, just worry about the best man, and that's yourself.
Hey man, that was a blessed introduction, man. So shout out to my guy RTL Rock for having us on Rockin' with Rock. I appreciate this opportunity, brother.
I appreciate you for coming.
Oh man, no problem. I had to bring some Giraffe head for us to smoke.
Yes, sir.
You know,
Yes, sir.
Bless the room with it. My brother, he saved me before the camera cut out. I was about to put the butane on the joint, but then he gave me the wick. So Scoe, thank you.
Oh,
I appreciate it.
Vegan Scoe.
Vegan Scoe.
Vegan
Scoe. Hey man, you got the is that an XL?
I know that's a 6 foot, yeah. You gotta talk directly to Josh to get that joint, man. You gotta talk directly to Josh to get that joint.
I guess I should have also put, when I did my introduction, that I'm a professional stoner. Because, yeah, that's what we're doing right now. We having a great convo while we partaking the herb.
Hey, so before we get into, you know, some more of the particulars, what goes into being a professional stoner? Now, me knowing you for as long as I've known you, I know you got all of the qualities, and I have my own, you know what I'm saying, thought of what a professional stoner is, but I think it just goes to a different level when we talk about Willy J. Peso and the brand and the person, everything, you know what I'm saying?
Well, the lifestyle that I've acquired, I do it every day. Okay. It's a consistent thing. Like, I would almost say I breathe cannabis. You know what I'm saying? I use it for personal reasons. I use it for wellness reasons. I use it for financial reasons. So that's why I would consider myself to be a professional stoner. So it's all around the board. You know what I'm saying? Triangle offense. Like, I need it for almost everything.
I see, and that's why I asked, because, you know,
I shouldn't say I need it. I use it for about everything.
Yeah, and that's a great thing, because at the end of the day, I'm a firm believer and a supporter of just marijuana in its own. So, you know, I love to have friends that are advocates of the business and the culture, and actually good upstanding citizens too at the end of the day. So it really good to see, you know, you a part of the movement, see the positive growth that you have, man. Because I mean,
impact too.
I've seen it.
The impact, the impact you've had, and that's helping it grow.
You know, I to get more into, you know, the details, you know, one thing is, I know you just came off a nationwide tour.
Yeah.
Before that, you know, I had an opportunity, and even during the tour, we had opportunities to come out and just see, you know what I'm saying? And you invited us out, and you let us see, you know, see the workings, you know, perform at some of them. So that was a blessing too.
On the show.
But
yeah, man.
Always had.
I appreciate that.
How does that feel though? You know.
Oh man, it's amazing. You know, it's a part of the consistent professionalism that we working on. You know, that's my profession. I get out here. I don't only worry about just home. I try to spread what I learned from being here at home, and take this love across the world. So, you know, to be able to go on this national tour this summer with Devin the Dude, who is an amazing, legendary artist from Houston, Texas, who has a great fan base.
Shout out to Devin the Dude.
Yeah, shout out to Devin the Dude and Coffee Brothers and my man Els Jenkins. and Big Chico, Baby Ablo, a list of others that was on the road with us, but we was able to
I'm
really
fucking with that Dot Exotic for the LV too.
appreciate that. Shout out to Baby Ablo, man. We just dropped that. So the road was great. To sum it up, the road was great, and it was another great opportunity for us to grow, to expand the brand. You know, I was on the road pushing this Smokers Ball Festival, which we was able to come back home and do the festival with Gangsta Boo, Trick, who else? Dizzy Wright was on there, Devin the Dude, and Juicy J. Yeah.
That was crazy, man. That was crazy.
Yeah, man. So that was lit. And then to be able to hit, what we do, about 40 cities, 50 days, plus minus, man. You know what I'm saying? And to get as much love as I ain't had no issues. I'm back home, you feel me?
Right.
And it was good. Like,
yes,
we had no problems. Everywhere we went, crowds came out and they show love. They either got some merchandise. They for sure was fucking with the music. That was a big blessing too. I'm talking and not smoking. It was fucking with the music, so it was a big blessing, bro. Big blessing. We're gonna do it again soon.
I definitely see the crowd, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've been to some of the shows, so seeing the crowds, I definitely noticed it's definitely a more laid back, a more peaceful crowd. You know, people actually are really there for the music.
Yeah, for the music.
You know,
and the culture. And the culture, yeah.
And the merchandise.
Yeah, they definitely fuck with the merchandise.
The merchandise. Because that's one thing that I can say, you know, going back just like years, you know what I'm saying? And Willy always had his merchandise game together.
Appreciate it. But y'all got y'all game going now.
Hey, you know, we doing a little
it,
bit here and there.
You got your game going now, you feel me? And it look good, you feel me? I feel like everybody in this room should have their own brand, multiple brands.
Oh yeah. Cloud catchers just dropped some shit. We got the t-shirts, the cloud catchers in the Japanese. We got our related to loyalty.
Yeah.
And we got Rockford too.
Rockford. You know, it's a lifestyle that we putting on, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to give up too much game too early, but I'm going to just say this, that, you know, we are walking billboards.
Yeah. Yeah.
We walking billboards, man. We got to understand we was born businesses.
Yeah, for sure.
We was born with numbers.
Yeah. How you going to utilize them?
How you going to use them? You feel me? You gonna either add on or you gonna subtract. It's one or the other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it keeps going back. If you keep on subtracting,
you know what I'm saying?
you sign the finished records.
Finished records.
And it was one thing I wanted to say though, kind of going back to one of the things we said earlier though, is like, what I like to see is like people that, in the culture with this weed stuff, since they trying to legalize it, like I want to see people that have been affected the most by the illegalization.
Yeah.
Be the ones that's the figureheads of the legalization so to see profit of weed, I love to see that. You know what I'm saying? Because black people, I was smoking when it wasn't legal to smoke. I was smoking when the hook jump behind you.
Keep
you
it
get nervous.
It's
like,
still
it's over.
It's still not what it is. You know what I'm saying?
It's not what we deserve.
What you say? Perception and reality.
It's nowhere near what it should
I create,
be. That's
I create my own realities.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And the perception that others may have of me is what they have to live with. You know, but to keep it real, this is what we got going on. I'm gonna push it forward, and I'm thankful and grateful when the rest of the world catch on to my reality, like your reality. You doing something that others thought wasn't right. But now they think
some
it's
states
good.
it still ain't right. I think it's
In
13
some
states. It's still not even decriminalized.
Yeah, in a lot of places.
Don't go to Alabama.
Yeah, so in a lot of places.
So I just got back from Myrtle Beach. Shout out to Myrtle Beach, man. But that motherfucker, they ain't got no legal nothing down there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I couldn't even believe I was in. I couldn't believe I was in one of them. You know what I'm saying? Free weed.
Free to weed.
You see how you feel? Now you don't want to go somewhere because you can't be yourself.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I was definitely nervous for a half a day. You know what I'm saying? Before I was just like, you know what? I seen it, you know, obviously the
everybody all over the world is consuming cannabis. In the most outlawed places you can think of, they're consuming cannabis because it's just that helpful. They might need it for their cancer. They might need it for their anxiety. They might need it just because they just would rather smoke that instead of smoking some tobacco. It's really none of your business what they need it for. But all over the world, people are consuming cannabis, man. That's the reality.
I just want them to do it safely. That's
I
it.
just want them to do it safely.
And the best way to do that is with illegal. You can go in the store and
Kinda.
Yeah.
That's it. I will say this. It's with knowledge.
People be tweaking.
You gotta know where you're going.
Exactly.
Period. So you gotta have now, and you gotta know what you're getting. So you gotta ask questions, and you gotta know your source. Where is it coming from? But that's with anything that you consume. It don't just have to be with cannabis. That's for your entire life. You have to know what you're doing. Know who you are dealing with. Know what you put in your body.
Message. Hey, because that's one thing is I always tell people, no matter where you going, look up the state laws before you get there.
Yeah.
Look up the state
That'll
laws
save you
because
a lot
that's
of
gonna
time.
save you a lot.
It is
Because
a lot
you
of
need to
time.
understand the difference between, and a lot of things ain't gonna persuade me one way or another. I might move a little bit differently though once I know the rules and I know the laws of that
That's
state.
really what it do.
But
Once
this
I
is
know
the
game. You know the game you play.
Yeah.
This the
I know the
thing,
game
though.
I'm playing.
There's certain places.
I know the difference. If
You
I
ain't
can
playing
come with this
football
half,
when you
it's
out
a
here with the
weak-ass half
basketball.
for
I
the
was about to say
weekend.
this the thing though.
Is this me paying a ticket? Is this a civil infraction? Is this a misdemeanor? Or am I in one of these states that they might try to hit you with a F for distributing because you know I brought a half ounce of weed with you. So you need to know what the laws is, where you going, because that's what's important.
Because ignorance not gonna help you. That's
It's
the
not.
thing. Like, so not knowing is never gonna be a benefit to you. You feel me? Knowing is only gonna be a benefit. But don't nobody give you no points for just being ignorant in the situation.
Yeah, put that medical card up in South Carolina, dog. Like them. I'm sorry, but them country boys ain't trying to hear that shit when you get to talking that. And I know from experience.
That's it. Just be careful and stay safe.
Yeah, a lot of
Stay
places
safe.
that medical card is gonna be your go ticket.
It
I done
is.
been in situations where I showed them I was a legitimate person and I was able to push on with my day, you know what I'm saying? So
And for those places that you just gotta know.
You just
you
gotta
gotta
know.
know. You don't get no points for being ignorant to it. So look
gotta
it up,
know.
man. Look it up. Anytime
what
you go
you
into
need to
somebody
know.
else's
I
state,
didn't
like
know
look
never
it up.
worked.
Get that.
I mean, so when you met Dapper Dan, was you in New York?
No, we was in Vegas.
Okay, oh Vegas.
I had went to where was we at? It was a trade show, sourcing. Out there in Vegas, they had the Magic sourcing and agenda trade show that they do out there for fashion.
Okay.
And I was looking for a parking spot. I made the wrong turn. Then I made another wrong turn. Cause I'm going on GPS. This shit crazy as hell, right? And I'm like, by a door, cause there's no people outside. Or it was like a big crazy ass line. And now I'm being the person that I am. No, there's gotta be another door. I don't gotta wait in this. Let me figure out where this is at. Bro, just sitting on the bench waiting for the Uber. And I look, and it's a blessing that I have. I'm like, damn, I'm driving. I said, that's Dapper Dan. Boop, that shit clicked in my head. That's Dapper Dan. I don't give a fuck what he say. So as I'm doing the U-turn, he walking to get to the Uber. I stop, let him walk past. I hit the door. I say, hey, bro, good to meet you. He's like, oh yeah, nice to meet you too. I said, you Dapper Dan? He said, yeah, I am. I said, come here, let me talk to you real quick. Now I'm just by myself in my rental. But it's a black man to a black man. I'm gonna see you, I'm gonna speak to you.
Right.
And if I ain't no problem, let me just holler at you.
Right.
I'm such and such, this is what I do. It's an honor to meet you. You got a number. I'm trying to tap in. He was a real brother.
Right.
Boom. I'm like, thank you, bro. Something clicked in my head again. Like, no, this ain't how that end. Because where we at right now in the world, they want to see this.
Right.
They don't believe it. I can say it. If they don't see it, they don't believe it.
If the internet didn't see it, it didn't happen.
Let me
Also,
look.
so
One, I
make
want to
sure
show you my
you ain't
brand.
wrong.
This is my brand that I got, and I'm in some. I got this crew neck and jogger fit that I'm about to drop,
Okay.
and it was just all gray, the cool gray. I felt like I was fresh, but dog was.
Yeah, but imagine you bump into the freshest nigga in the world.
Look, and I still took the picture, bro, and I felt good. Like, man, look. I'm standing next to Dapper
The freshest nigga, literally the freshest nigga in the world.
So from that point on, it was like I went through the trade show like, I mean Dapper. Yeah, y'all ain't know Dan was in here.
Man,
you feel me?
hey.
The energy had been passed on.
Nah, flat
you
out.
feel me?
Flat
now
out.
it's like, oh yeah, I'm ready to do this again. And I can see like if you can be in the same space, I mean I can do it too. Like I just gotta get what I need to, or just be patient for my turn. You feel me? Like imagine being Kobe meeting Jordan.
Yeah.
You know you got it, but you just gotta wait till my turn.
See, I'm the worst. I'm the worst with that, man. I'm the worst. Like I be really. I had to. I told myself a long time ago, like that being cool shit and all that shit. That shit be weak, man. If you see somebody you a fan of them, man, speak to them, man. You know, ain't nothing wrong with speaking, taking a picture of somebody you might be a fan of, man. That shit cool because at the end of the day, you want to have them pictures and them memories that you can look back on and. You know, shit. I was just in LA. I had Mekhi Phifer in the Jamaican restaurant. Was you with me?
Yeah.
Yeah. We in LA. We see Mekhi Phifer in there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even really.
He had recommended some food to Mac, didn't he? When he told that nigga back to get some, he told that nigga back to get some.
Man, the oxtails, probably the oxtails.
Right.
See, that mean you was in the right room.
But yeah, so
we put it together. We dropping a movie.
You know what I'm saying?
Now we dropping a movie. You got Mekhi Phifer playing you. Scoe.
Yeah. Not playing Scoe.
You know what killed me though, right? So he walks out. I didn't get a picture, obviously. So I'm just talking about this shit with no evidence on the internet right now. But Scoe and Mac was with me, for sure. So, but look, he walks out. The white dude that's working at the counter, he goes, "Isn't that my man from 8 Mile?"
8 Mile.
I said, "Damn, man."
They said I ain't even PP was in
Hey,
there.
I said, but look, this shit gets real tricky here.
Yeah.
It gets real tricky because I'm like, dog, a legend. He's still a legend though, but it was kind of I was overstated. I had really. It gets tricky, like I said.
Yeah,
so I'm looking, I'm like, dog, how you remember Mekhi Phifer from 8 Mile? You know what I'm saying? And then I'm thinking like he done been in way more sweeter shit than that. You know what I'm saying? But then
What them filters you got?
messing with Google, you go to Google and I'm like, damn, 8 Mile was his top. It was his top movie.
It really is.
8 Mile really went crazy though. Like I know we feel like we watched 8 Mile because it was 8 Mile.
Yeah.
But Eminem reach is so crazy, motherfucker.
It did.
I had to think about that shit when he did that. It made me realize how big 8 Mile
In
was.
my head,
like,
I wanted him to say the dude Mitch from Pay the Fool.
But that shit is so small compared to 8 Mile. When
It
you
was
really
such a
think
great
about that.
movie.
Yeah.
No,
But
for sure.
It was a great movie, great directing, and it was a great writer whoever did that movie because at the end of the
Whoever
day,
cast them and everything, Pay the Fool came together perfectly because a lot of them didn't really have
shout out to Cam,
success outside of
Cam, you did a lot of movies after that.
I fuck with Killer Season, but
I got
that shit
Killer Season in the
Yo,
truck.
acting, but his acting wasn't.
It wasn't nowhere near.
You ain't had to spit in that little girl face, Cam. I'm just saying.
I'm still traumatized from old girls shitting the candles out.
See, this shit got deep. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so
Man, that boy, that's man. I'm about to watch that boy.
Y'all funny as hell, but
That shit
that
is silly.
But shout out to Cam. Shout out to Mekhi Phifer, man.
Shout out to
Killer Season 2.
Hey, what's
Huh?
Is it Killer Season 2?
Oh, yeah, I think so. What?
Did he ever drop it?
I don't think he dropped it. No, it never dropped. It was. It definitely was in the making for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it definitely was in the making. I'll put that out. I don't think I'm lying.
You maybe
I
just
think I
gave me
remember.
the idea. I think I know what we doing. Man, we can talk about it later.
Oh yeah, though. You can't. You know what I'm saying?
hey, what's Amon Barksdale real name though?
Avon Barksdale.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about? Damn.
That's Wood. Ain't Wood?
Wood Harris. Yeah, shout out to Wood Harris.
Yeah,
shout out my nigga Avon Barksdale.
Yeah, Avon.
Yeah, because he was one of the only niggas that really went on to get other legendary shit after that bitch for real.
Hey, he done played some
No,
roles.
he got some roles. That nigga Wood Harris.
Nah, cause that's cool. Cause I can, you know how you at first question like, what did he do? But I can think of like 3-4 things.
No, Wood Harris is.
I just watched him recently in the
The Wire is like. The Wire, my favorite TV show.
Dapper show on
Ever.
HBO.
Ever.
Showtime.
Ever.
So
The Wire, my favorite TV
BMF
show.
Power ain't even getting close
That's
yet.
not even. That's like
For
that's
what
that's
time
like the
period
child.
The Wire
That's like
came
the
out
child
in,
of The
like,
Wire.
and what they delivered in the acting, because even the acting on like the BMF and the Power shit, it gets sketchy between characters. Like The Wire is like, especially for that time period, like every actor in The Wire epitomized that character.
I'm reaching
Hey,
that shit.
what
Fuck
was-
with The Wire.
What was the old girl name?
Who? Snoop.
Snoop.
Yeah.
Now the Snoop.
Man, when Snoop was in the hardware store buying the drill, dog, that shit live rent free in my head.
The security guard, at the little convenience store that told Marlo he couldn't steal them 2 suckers
Oh,
could
man.
act on The Wire, dog.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
Like,
you feel me? Like the extras could act on The Wire, dog. Like that shit was a whole different level. Like HBO in general, man. Like they need to go ahead and give us a deal. You know what I'm saying, on some Detroit shit. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. All of us here who can make the creative aspect go, but you know the one thing, dog. HBO has the best shows.
yeah,
dog.
overall,
The
for
Wire,
sure.
Sopranos. You know what I'm saying? Like Entourage is obviously that's one of my favorite shows, man. Like that shit just on some crazy different shit. But they got some great shows over at HBO for sure. For sure.
HBO definitely do.
But back to us. So one thing I did want to talk to, you know, specifically the two of y'all about was, you know, working with RTL. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, which was my group. You know what I'm saying? Me, Scoe, Mac, all of the RTL members. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's been your experience? How did you, you know, get introduced to us, or how did we get introduced to you? Hunnit, if you can start.
You sure you don't want to go first? My shit might be long-winded.
Man, go ahead.
Okay, I'm just going ahead. You can got the time. Say what we obviously. I met you first. Envy, if I'm correct, but that was like, man, shit.
That was 9 miles days.
Like 14 years ago, damn near 15, somewhere. Yeah, a time back. You feel me? Like
Shout
then
out to
that's
P.
what, yeah. Shout out to P. Shout out to P. I wasn't even doing beats then for real. When I probably started doing beats like maybe 4 years after that. That's the crazy, you know, we was rapping, doing that before first hand. But moved on down the line or whatever. Me and Mac linked up through P again. Him and P did a song or whatever. And Mac like, yeah, fuck it, we gonna link up with him. We do a tape. That bitch turned out hard. You feel me? I'm still mad. He ain't dropped no feelings, no hard feelings. That's what
Hold
it
on,
is.
so
Yeah,
go
no
back.
hard
So you
feelings.
said Mac and P got a song together?
Yeah, they got a song together.
Yeah,
You ain't know?
What's this song, dog?
I got it.
Man, P,
That was the first time I brought
I
Mac
got
to
it.
the studio.
man,
I got all
P,
the
man.
songs.
You hiding the
he
song
ripped-
with you and Mac, dog.
He
Y'all
ripped that
niggas-
verse too.
Damn.
Yeah. One they supposed to shoot a video. or
I don't
some
even
shit.
think you had met Mac yet. You might have met Mac at that point.
I mean, I did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was my first encounter with Mac was a feature with him and P.
Damn, that's.
That's how it all started for real. So really P. But fast forward to y'all coming out, cause it was just kind of like I knew you rap the whole time. You know what I'm saying? I've been around when you did songs. You know what I'm saying? Been in the studio with you, but. Scoe was like, oh damn, y'all done turned Scoe up. He a big shit talker. Don't get me wrong.
The with Scoe, man, that shit came out of nowhere like. But back in the Peso. So how did you meet or come into connection with
I got a
us?
similar story to the same way with P. Envy, my brother,
Yeah.
Ratchet Boys. I've been working with them since '05, you know. And y'all been around and been tight for longer than that. So they kind of introduced me to the East Side early. I was not from the East Side, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So being that I got the early introduction before everything that's going on now, where there was a lot of artists from the East Side, it was really just like Cheddar Boys. And, you know, you had,
who else was doing the big Tom Tom, you know, at the time. And then it was Grassy Boys and everybody who was around them.
It was a few, for sure.
I mean, but for sure, there was somebody that I knew was doing something. Like they had a name, they had a movement going. So, you know, it was an early introduction. Then when y'all came out with RTL, you know, I got to meet Scoe, Mac, and the way y'all move together and how y'all promoting yourselves and the things that y'all talking about in y'all music. I was like, you know, I fuck with this. Let's really keep it going. Plus, it was already love. Like we been tied in, just on some non-music shit, you know. But the music now is dope. Like y'all doing music with Hunnit. So I'm a admirer of Hunnit's sound and the work that he does. Like so, y'all music together to me is a beautiful combination. So I'm just,
that's for sure.
You know. It's been a ride that I've been happy to be a part of. You know what I'm saying? The whole way that y'all just took over the summer and put out content, you know, from the whole RTL gang is legendary in my opinion. To have this many people support and execute as a team, but as an individual, like everybody played their role and got off. That's a great game. Like I feel like I just watched, you know, 3 players, maybe even 4, get like goddamn 20 points. Like goddamn, what was y'all doing? Like y'all just all at different times. So it's like, damn, the get off is great. This looked like a real championship team to me. That's what I see. I see trophies, you know. I like to be around winners, bro. It's a good feeling to be around successful black men.
I like that dog.
Oh, I used to eat the salad.
The
for real.
salad
I ain't
is
used
the
to just.
truth.
I ain't used to just.
Got the
I
best
used to
salad,
eat
like
that
on some,
salad,
like,
bro.
cause who gives you side salads anymore? Like on some Gary out shit, but
nigga, the potatoes, you get your little shrimp, and then you got a salad for $20.
Yeah.
It just made sense at the time.
I mean, you didn't have it was simple
She
because you
did
couldn't
that.
pick a. You didn't have a choice of size.
You feel me?
Boy,
You may have
I'm
a
just
choice.
mad that you just did this for me, man. I
It's
gotta go
selling
talk to about this.
It get edited out.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna put that on the
I
podcast.
don't even.
Even though, but I am gonna say that a hoe ass nigga. I ain't gonna say that on the podcast either. He is a whole ass nigga, man. He knows that.
How you feel about niggas being free and making cook-ups, dog?
Yeah.
It just I feel like it just explained to you the type of nigga, man. For real, bro. Like it's my dealings and all that shit just kind of had me on a situation like, no, that's not no place for me. I ain't going back. I don't want no remembrance of this.
Memory now, for sure.
Like, bro, I'm a person that don't like being told what to do. And all that shit is them niggas telling me what to do. And then you waking me up at like 4, 5 in the morning for breakfast.
And it's a bad breakfast.
And it's a bad breakfast.
And most importantly, it's no pussy in there. All the young niggas out there, the county, jail, prison, feds, that you about to be fucking a lady guard, that ain't no pussy in there.
Man, beyond it being no pussy in there, it's niggas in there. Hey, you ain't alone. If you was alone, man, I think it'd go a lot better if I was alone. Like I probably would have been crazy, but if it's like these people out here, niggas make everything so much worse, bro.
No, that's a crazy dynamic though. Like you got this group of people trying to tell us what to do. They going through it at home. They wife don't respect them. She sucking dick while he at work. So he trying to take it out on y'all. You feel me? Then it's nothing but men in here, so just constant masculine energy trying to prove a point. You feel me? It's just a whole lot of trying to prove. It's just a brewing pot for a negative environment, man.
Damn, man, that's a hell of a look on that stuff.
And then, I mean, you factor in the fact like niggas be having some fucked up lives, bro.
Nah, like I mean, when you at work,
you hear a nigga
being a guard and your wife just like,
no.
We talking about inmates, but
them too. No, the CEOs too.
Everybody got
niggas be having fucked up stories. I'm like back stories. Not like in that immediate moment, like niggas upbringing be like shit. Like nigga, my mama this, nigga. My daddy was this, nigga. Like, niggas be going through some wild shit. Then you hear how niggas articulate, how niggas talk, how niggas take care of themselves, bro. Like, that shit be like, yeah, this ain't some shit that I want to dedicate my life to, bro. Like, I'm gonna just go ahead and find me a career path, you feel me? I done earned my stripes. I done beat up enough people in my life so they know I ain't no punk. You know what I'm saying? So,
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
ain't nothing left to prove. You still out here trying to prove something.
Shit.
About to prove who can crash out the fastest.
I feel
That's
like
all
I've been feeling like that shit, man. Like, shit, when I had my son, like everything kind of was just like, it's behind me, bro. Like, my whole objective be like, I'm gonna make it home.
Man,
Yeah.
I swear to God, me and everybody living, we about to make it home. That's
I'm
all
gonna make it home, bro. That's one thing.
That's all I know.
I wake up like I'm gonna make it home.
And that's something like kind of what you said earlier about not liking the rap shit. That's kind of what made me not fuck with the rap shit so much. Like, and not even like just like a nigga's just on this crazy level, but I already got a recognizable face from just moving around the city and just moving around the city, being in the mix. You feel me? People already kind of know who nigga is, and then boom, now I'm rapping. Your video here, your picture here, you on flyers and stuff. It's like when you pop out, the energy be a little different. You know what I'm saying? I'm somebody that used to go everywhere by myself, damn near. You feel me? So that just be something I be having to be mindful of.
You just gotta make the vast majority love you, like, and all that shit tied into what people. The underrated thing, like we said earlier, is being a good person.
Yeah.
And for some reason, a lot of entertainers don't think it's okay to be a good person, like, or to portray like somebody with some type of sense, no matter their background or where they come. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's just us being in the social media era.
It is. It is. You feel me? Like, it's always
Get rewarded for acting the ass and what other people look as rewards as far as material things or like financial gains, temporary financial gains or temporary leverage in the social status.
you living like a shock value type of world. So
Yeah.
like, what a motherfucker liable to do, what they look like, the extent a motherfucker liable to go is just be like, literally every week something new happen that have our attention.
Yeah.
Literally every once a week. On a good week it's twice, but every week is something. Next week is gonna be something. You know what I'm saying? It's always something crazy shock value that happens. It's characters out here, people that we wouldn't know of, that have said something that, and now they got 1,000 people posting this, to the point of our Explore page, everybody that's retweeted, anybody that shared is talking about this.
Right.
I'm learning about beefs in the city between chicks through the internet.
Man, what? That's how it was for me the other day when I woke up. I said, damn, wow, this is crazy.
This is crazy. This is bananas.
I think that's how situations escalate, because it's like once everybody know, it's like this situation got nowhere damn near to go but to the next level, because now everybody in this shit. Like, it's going to take two really level-headed people to de-escalate the situation. Like, you know what? Whatever, you feel me? Like, but they don't even gotta be. But I feel like that's how a lot of situations escalate, just because the internet. Like, once people know.
I ain't even, man. Well, I used to react to the internet. Me.
I think at any time you liable to react. Like, even in the moment now, just because it's just so accessible. Like, it's so easy for you to go on your phone and to go live, to make a story, to make a post. Like, anybody can get wrapped up in it for a moment. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean, back then I was like, I used to be in that shit. Now it's just kind of like, whatever. Like, I'm gonna say what I say, I'm gonna do what I do. I damn near don't even respond to nobody that I don't personally know. Like, damn near, I mean, unless it's like some genuine love type shit but all the bullshit, like I said what I said.
Man, because social media at the end of the day, for me, it's entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
It can be used for communication, but it should be a tool for any of us, especially as, artists. You should be using it as a tool, you know what I'm saying? So you definitely don't want to, obviously you can't help but see a lot of the stuff, but you don't want to partake in it.
You
That's
don't
something
get too wrapped up in it,
you
man.
learn, especially once you go back and you see all these different artists. They pull up stuff from 10, 15 years ago that they say, oh, this person said this person said that, and I'm not really the type of person to really recant things that I say. So for me, you know,
I mean, shit. Most of I'm like you. Most of the shit I ain't saying too much outlandish shit, but most of the shit that I said,
Probably for y'all trying to speak with intention and shit.
I really be.
that's the big thing.
I'm gonna say what I mean. So it's just kind of like, if I say I don't like something or somebody, it just is what it is.
I'm also, you know, if you could show me why I'm wrong, show me why I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I've been proved to be wrong at times, but for now, that's how I feel. Yeah, one thing I had seen, and I hope, you know, I had to do my own research and see more, but I hope more people, you know, especially in the city of Detroit, kind of mirror this. But I was just looking today. I think it was on Slim Page. I think he was doing a tour of a place called Blunts and More.
Yeah, that's the Equity Lounge.
Yeah.
Song. Yeah, shout out to Tucky.
Yeah, so
out there in Oakland.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I just like the whole, you know, what it sounded like they was doing out there with that, and it sounded like exactly that, you know.
Yeah.
It was basically, you know, letting the people that are affected most, you know what I'm saying, also benefit from the new laws and the legalization throughout the country. So I hope that's something that we see more in Detroit.
Very
you know,
possible.
And I think we made a lot of strides, so, and we got some good people in the forefront of the movement, so.
It depends on how you look at it. Some people hate it. You know, there's a lot of hate going on too.
Definitely.
There's a lot of pushback. You know? I think if we just keep the communication going, keep the advocacy going, and trying to find the best possible way for us to do things better, find a solution to the problem.
And educate.
You gotta educate, so we'll do it again.
Education is key.
Education is key, man.
Definitely education is key, man. So again, bro, thank you for having me on Rockin' with Rock, bro. This shit was
Thank
dope.
you.
I do is for my loved ones, just want us to win. Took chances with my life, no hesitation, I'll do it again. Rock, that's my brother, for him I load up and spin. Then slide on anybody, think they gon' stop us taking a win. Love my daughter's been there from the start, cuddling skin to skin. I love my girl, every time we fuck she tell me leave it in. Out in Puerto Rico on the jet skis, me and bro racing. Unbreakable bonds with your bitch, and it got you sick. Got in the shootout, but I'm legal, so I kept my stick. Young bitch, love to keep it lit. Yeah, she throwing ass. I wonder if my neck didn't hold a Cuban, will she let me smash? Damn, I wonder will she let me smash? I'm just trying to